You're watching this with channel. I'm Adriana Baranek, CEO of Meandra Group, and here with me is Martin Baranek, our CTO.
Hi.
So today we'll be talking about one of the applications of the public cloud that is the most powerful and that can really bring in the most benefits of the public cloud, and that is the area of business intelligence. Specifically, we will be talking about the data lifecycle in the public cloud with the example of the Google Cloud Platform. Can you tell us more about it, Martin?
So, in principle, there are 4 stages in data lifecycle. So you have somehow to ingest data into the public cloud. Then you have to store it. After that, you can process and analyze that data, and finally, you can explore and visualize, make dashboards, and do nice presentations, or extract some value from exploring your processed data. So let us start with ingestion. Today there are many applications, services, and processes that generate data. So there are a number of services that are suited for ingesting a specific kind of data. For example, for Internet of Things applications, where you have a whole lot of devices distributed all over on a global scale. There are a number of services that can leverage how you can collect data from such devices, but there are more mundane examples. For example, if you have logs from your applications, then you can basically ingest logs, and or if you have a data center with a lot of data that is already stored on your local storage, you can also leverage, for example, transfer appliance. But basically, you can ship your data encrypted on disks to a public cloud data center where it can be loaded and stored appropriately. So basically, there are services for ingestion that cover messaging for IoT applications. You can upload your data, or you can send your data through appliances. So in case you have a lot of data, it can be faster than uploading it. Then when your data comes to public cloud, it is next choice how you are going to store the data in public cloud, and that depends on many factors. So if you are talking about IoT data, where you have to ingest enormous amount of messages in a short period of time, then there are services like Kafka. So there is in Google Cloud Platform, there is a PubSub that can actually ingest that data and store it in a BigTable. That is no-SQL database suited for such applications. Of course, you can store it in SQL databases. You can store it as objects in cloud storage, or you can actually go for BigQuery. So BigQuery, it's Google no-SQL database for kind of data warehouse applications for analytics. And in that case, of course, you can immediately start to analyze your data. So in order to process and analyze your data, depending on where your data is stored, there are many tools that can be utilized. So some are basically hosted and managed versions of Apache tools, on-prem open source tools. Some are kind of proprietary, and there is also a lot of APIs with artificial intelligence capabilities that can help you process a specific data type. So you have Cloud Vision for processing video feeds. You have speech APIs for transcribing audio data into text files, and of course you can translate from one language to the other language, and you can also do kind of natural language processing. So those are fairly advanced APIs, but for more mundane tasks there are basically Apache Beam and Hadoop implementations, or you can even leverage Lambda functions and stuff like that, where you can process and enrich your data in this process and analyze phase. So finally, when you process your stored data, there is a question how you can present final results. So many people are using table calculators like Google Sheets or Excel, where you can connect your data store, or for example with Google Sheets you can connect it directly with BigQuery Warehouse, and then you can drill down, analyze, use pivot tables, chart, and present and explore and visualize your data in a number of ways in a table calculator. Of course, if you would like to just build a dashboard, you can use Data Studio. It's a free tool that can visualize and present your data to audience that is less versed and has less time to dive deep into your data. And of course it's kind of a Jupyter notebook. You can use Datalab, where you can write a story and mix it with code and visualizations and presentations within this Cloud Datalab service.
And what is cool, for instance, on GCP, Google is enabling that you use your Google Sheets with your data from BigQuery, which is really fantastic, and it allows...
Yes, so this year we expect Sheets to be even more capable. So from 2 million, it'll be able to process 10 million cells, but more importantly, it will allow you to analyze tens of millions of rows in BigQuery data warehouse, just like if it is stored in a sheet. So you'll be able to do pivot tables and stuff like that within the BigQuery data tables, and use that results for further analysis. So
because when we look at business intelligence, it is, of course, for many organizations, it is crucial that they have good ways to process their raw data and to get some meaningful discoveries from the data that they have collected. But in the public cloud, you also you can really use this scalability, you can use lots of services. You mentioned that there is a possibility, for instance, to just ship your data to Google or to Microsoft or to Amazon and not have it uploaded. So there are also many ways in which you can use those services, and they are really not one-dimensional. They have many aspects, they have many ways in which you can really utilize public cloud and get the most for your money and achieve significant savings compared to the classical ways in which
I would say, okay, so it is possible to achieve savings, but more importantly,
but
it is
not
possible to get meaningful results from your data without a huge investment and lead time to implement tools and to leverage internal knowledge within your company. So if you empower and enable your workforce to use table calculators to analyze data, then suddenly you can get experts from different fields utilizing your data that was not possible with a classical approach of building on-prem solutions and investing heavily in both infrastructure and applications. So,
and many things that you would never be able really to achieve on-premise, like translating vast amounts of documents and using the artificial intelligence and machine learning capabilities that are part of, for instance, Google Cloud Platform or even Azure or
so
AWS.
in many international companies, people are using Google Translate to translate their emails. So when they speak different languages, it can be kind of an issue. And imagine if you start using power of such APIs within your data that lies around your international corporation.
And sentiment reporting, there are many examples in which you can really start using those capabilities. Is there anything else that we would like to dive in today? This is a huge topic, and I guess we could be talking for hours.
So from time to time we'll have a special video for specific tools that we talked about today, and I'm looking forward to see you again with us.
We also have a demo of data prep service on GCP, so check that out. Thank you so much. Book your office hours with us on Friday if you like, and contact us if you need to find out some more information on anything relating to public cloud. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.